Samoa is a developing country made up of 2 main and some smaller islands north of Fiji in the Pacific Ocean. The most populated island is Upolu, and the larger but more sparsely populated island is called Savaii, and the total population in 2020 was about 222,000. The population is too small to support local training programs for teachers and audiologists. Most of those working with the hearing impaired have either been trained overseas or have undertaken some informal training locally. A study in 2015 indicated that about 9% of the children in Samoa have a hearing loss, which is about double the number in New Zealand. And no hearing aids had been fitted in Samoa before 2006, except for individuals who'd bought them overseas. Cristy and I are both audiologists. In 2008, we were invited to Samoa by Jan North, who worked for what is now Next Sense as Coordinator of Paediatric Services, and Donna Lene, Principal and Teacher of the Deaf at the Senese Resource Centre in Samoa, to visit and help children with a hearing loss. Since then, we've been visiting Samoa on a voluntary basis to assess the hearing of children and to fit them with hearing aids. After our first visit, we were joined by volunteers from Next Sense, Hearing Australia, Attune Hearing and other clinics. We have now visited Samoa 24 times. We have been fortunate in obtaining support for our work from various sources, and we'd like to acknowledge their contribution. We began with very few hearing aids and worked in very poor conditions. We trained local staff, and Senese staff book in cases for our visits, work with us and look after the clients in between our visits. They're mostly children and a few adults. Up to 2024, we had carried out 923 assessments of hearing, 608 hearing aid appointments, 430 fittings of hearing aids, and 13 fittings of bone-anchored hearing aids, BAHAs, on softbands. During our latest visit in March 2024, we worked in the clinic for a week with Senese staff. Cristy assessed the hearing of 44 clients, mostly children. I saw 27 children and 5 adults and fitted 25 hearing aids. 7 of these were new cases, 18 of the hearing aids were new aids, 15 ear mold impressions were taken, and those have been made up and posted to Samoa. We left 4 hearing aids set up for fitting when the ear molds were received. We saw a number of children who are long-term hearing aid users. We brought back 2 audiometers for calibration. The joy of hearing for the first time is priceless, and we've seen many lives transformed by the gift of sound, and you can see this in some of their faces. Let me show you some of our clients. Here are 2 children with no ear canal, who we fitted with a bone-anchored hearing aid on a softband. You can see here that some of the children have been fitted with cochlear implants, the bionic ear. Another one of these children is someone who we fitted with hearing aids when she was much younger, and she's now working as a seamstress. Another case is a child with very poor vision and a profound hearing loss. These 2 boys were fitted with hearing aids and are now working with a field team in the agricultural sector. They're assisting farmers with advice and helping with disaster relief. This young girl was attending a school for children with intellectual disabilities, which was quite inappropriate. A visitor realized that she had a profound hearing loss, and she was later relocated to the Senese Centre. These are some of the clients who we've been seeing since they were much younger. To continue this work, we need funds for a variety of purposes. We need equipment for screening children for hearing loss. We also need more sophisticated equipment for testing children and for fitting hearing aids. We need hearing aids and other devices to fit, and spare parts for maintaining them. And we also need to provide local staff with appropriate training. If you would like to support this work in Samoa, you can make a tax-deductible donation to the project via the Rotary Australia World Community Service on this website. Or you can scan the QR code. If you have equipment or hearing aids to donate, you can contact us on the following email address: